Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you the strongest top laner in the game right now according to play rate and win rate, and that is Olaf. Currently, his most picked build has a 65% win rate. Super nasty. For your runes, you're gonna want to take Conquer with Triumph, Alacrity with Last Stand, Biscuits with Approach, attack speed 80 and armor. Not Scion, but Olaf, he can absolutely not play against Lilia or Vayne. Ranged top laners that can kite him out are a huge issue. And very unplayable against. We're up against Mundo. This matchup's fine. Very Olaf favored. We took Ignite for the heal cut and Ghost. If you don't need to heal cut your opponent, feel free to take TP. That'll work just fine. For our build, we're going to go for Trinity Force into Death's Dance into Sterix. That is the core. You could go for Stride Breaker into Death's Dance instead if you don't want to go for Trinity. I think Trinity is going to be very good though. Very strong. I want to all in him. He doesn't have Ignite. Ooh, I'm getting blocked off from my axe there by creep block. Got him to miss a little bit. Losing the health is a little unfortunate. If we didn't get minion block, that trade would have been even more favorable. Now we just need to keep asserting our dominance. Every time he steps up, get him with the short tossed axe. Decent. We are taking a lot of minion damage though. Alright, we got his flash. That's good. I'm gonna go ahead and hit our biscuit. And we need to dive him before he hits level 2. Alright, we got him. That's extremely worth. He's gonna miss all of those minions, and we got his flash for our TP. That's so good. And now the wave resets. We'll take it. I had to force the kill early because after he got a few more minions, it basically would have gotten really hard. He would have hit level 2, get big HP bonus, and would have gotten his level 2 ability as well. So we were on the clock there. Olaf top is extremely all-in and cheesy in that aspect, running him down with your Q, taking full advantage of your presence, or I should say approach velocity. Approach velocity helps out a lot with your constant Q slows. Now the wave pushes back to us. We're still ahead in CS. He is a level up because we haven't soaked this wave yet. We might honestly still be able to solo him if he didn't have that much minion advantage, even a level down. Olaf's really strong at that because he's passive. Fights to the death. Also, he has Grasp. We have Conquer. Grasp is quite a bit worse for full-on fights to the death. I think Viego's gonna die for Scuttle here. And then this is where I have to drop the mute. I'm not gonna leave lane and miss 4 waves of minions so he can get a single Scuttle Crab. That is a very bad exchange. About 2 or 3 minions is worth a Scuttle Crab. So to lose multiple waves is just unacceptable. Also, chasing someone through a wave that big would have been potentially catastrophic. Taking a lot of damage. That's okay because our passive is going to heal us. If your opponent has Ignite, you have to watch how much damage you're taking a little more closely. Because when they finally do look for that all-in, they can threaten the kill. Auto attack and E reset with the W on. Auto attack Q. Got him. Beautiful. That's exactly what we want. Bait him into a fight that he can't win. Auto attack E reset. When you E kill something, it lowers the cooldown. Wait, when the cost... No, the cost is refunded. Whenever you hit something, the cooldown is reduced by a second. But it refunds the HP cost, which is honestly not that useful. Because it's only 37 HP right now. So if the enemy dies, the cost is refunded. That's mainly only useful for last hitting. Because it has more range than your auto attacks, obviously. Go ahead and get a Heartbound Axe. We'll grab that. And I'll grab a refill as well. See, it feels a little late to get a refill, but I have a weird amount of gold. So you see the E versus the autos. If you need to get a cannon minion or a melee minion, and you're trying to reduce the damage you're taking because they're pressuring you, your E can be a useful tool. Plus auto attack E on a minion can be a useful tool for last hitting it if the turret's going to muff it up. Our Ghost will be up while his flash is down. His wave's going to be pushing to me. We'll have a really good window to all in him. Believe flash is... It's a minute and a half shorter cooldown than... It's a minute and a half longer cooldown than Ghost. Yeah, auto attack. Oh, oh, ho, 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 ho. I tried to auto attack W reset into E. I wasn't quite in range to use my my auto attack reset off the W, so he barely lived. I'll go ahead and freeze the wave from here. We should be able to do it with the cannon minion. Cannon minion hits the same about as 3 or 4 caster creeps. Bonk. This will be a decent freeze. We'll have level 6 advantage on him. His flash will be up soon. Ghost is only a minute and a half shorter. So it'll be up very soon, his flash. While my ghost is on cooldown and my ignite's on cooldown. Not ideal by any means. Auto attack W reset. Got our E on. I need to heal off these a little bit without shoving the wave too hard. Once he gets R, I can't really deal with him. Without my ignite, it'll be a little tricky. He's being very bold with his positioning. He's not really giving us proper respect, I'd say. Oh, he landed his slow. Alright, we get his flash. All it costs is our R. That's decent. He finally gets his 6. He pops R immediately to heal. It's kind of goofy. Building up a little bit of a CS lead at the moment. We should probably just dump wave at this point. Our wave is pushing super hard. We're not going to be able to freeze it from this point. Trying to pull him off the minions. I also want to stay in range to get a plate. Nice. Nidalee is bot side. We could stay shoved up if we really want to. Can't finish Trinity Force yet, so we might as well stay. He has no flash, he has no R. Auto attack W reset. Almost had him. Now we shove. We also have ignite to potentially kill him. This life's still so spicy, man. I love it. Gonna go ahead and max our E second. True damage and the auto reset on it. It's very nice. He must be TPing back. Oh, here's Nidalee. Auto attack W reset. Ignite. Ooh, let's go, baby. Yeah, you can't take down Olaf. Straight up fight them both at the same time. If I had picked up that axe, I might have been able to kill him there. That's that's kind of hilarious. Nidalee comes in full HP for the gank. She held onto her spear for a while, put me in a weird spot. She needed just not go into melee. That was her mistake. If her or the Mundo had ignite, they could have made that work. But since neither one of them has heal cut, basically without heal cut, don't try to all in fight an Olaf or a Warwick. It's not a good idea. Heals so much. Bonk. We are up 3 plates on him at the moment. I want to get this 4th plate and potentially reset. W for the attack speed bonus, and we're out of there. Move right there. I don't want him to cleaver me. I don't know if Nidalee's there. It was really tempting to potentially all in him. Since I didn't know where Nidalee was, it was too risky. Could have been a really easy bait for them. I had no R, no ignite. Munuda's gonna have his R. They'd be able to kite me out a little bit. Nidalee's mid right now. Malzahar picks it. Yone, I think, flashed R'd in. He's gonna live. Yep. Comps are pretty comparable in terms of late game team fights. I think it depends on how big the Yone or Samira R's are is what's gonna determine it. Turned on my R to get that sweet extra damage. Also to remove all CC, including slows. This is why it's a very difficult matchup for Mundo. Even if he cleavers you, even if he lands it, it doesn't help him that much. You can still escape if you need to, but the majority of the time you're going to be advancing on him. You'll have a higher damage output, and since Olaf has passive attack speed steroid and W attack speed steroid, you can utilize Conquer or Lethal Tempo much more efficiently than a Mundo can, to where even if Mundo does go Conquer Lethal Tempo, he shouldn't be able to solo you, because he can't use the keystones as well as you can. Don't know where Italy is. I'll act like I'm leaving though. It looks like she's bot right now. We'll check for some camps. Olaf roams aren't that good. He lacks a fast gap closer, especially without Ghost. A lot of times you'll take the enemy jungle camps. Couldn't find anything, but we are behind Mundo. He's gonna run the other way. We're not gonna be able to keep up. That's unfortunate. That's what happens when you miss your first Q. If you miss your first Q, it's so hard to stay on top of people. His pokes are just so irrelevant. I can heal it all back off. Oh yeah, he's dead. Oh wow, did he just heal off something? Oh, he's on his R. Makes a little more sense. I need to get my hands on the minions to heal. Nidalee's coming top. She's not a full item, so I might actually be able to turn this. Oh, that's way too many people. It's just way too many people. I'm a little surprised how many of them are here. Nidalee decides it's not worth. She thinks maybe I can turn it on her, which I can with my W shield. They really wanted that kill. I would like to stay, but I would need to heal off something like Gromp. So I'll look for the reset instead. This is why Stride Breaker can be a good option on Olaf. Even if you miss your Q, you can Stride Breaker them. It's going to set up your Q, make it easier to land. I would have had him there a bit easier. I think Playd's best here. They're super AD heavy. We'll go for... We could honestly go for Hull Breaker and sit on the split against their team. Yeah, you know, I'll stick to the build. But if I'm going to put it in the title and stuff, I got to stay true to it. Hull Breaker is really strong though. I like the item. On melee champs, it makes a lot of sense if they don't have someone to match you, which they don't. The only person who might be able to match me is potentially Yone. And that's a maybe. Actually, I don't think Yone can, because he can't CC me. And his Qs, his Q knockup and his R animation are such long animations that if he were to use them against me as a damage tool, it would be so ineffective. So I think I actually just win that. If he could CC me, he would win, but he can't. Olaf R doesn't go... It doesn't wear off as long as you stay in combat too. As long as you're landing autos or your E's, it perpetuates itself. So you get that extra AD and CC resistance. Or I should say CC immunity. Not sure where Mundo's at. He's doing something. Oh, yeah, looks like he's just taking camps. Yep. Down he goes. With our R and Ghost, he can't get away. He's very cocky for running out in front of us like that. Like a dog running in front of a car. Oh, man. Hey, this is Nautilus support. What is he doing? He's letting me build up my Conquer. I mean, I don't even have to hit him. I could just hit the turret. Is Mundo gonna try to run me down? Nah, I think he knows better. Especially if I act aggressive, he might think that I can solo him, which I think I still can. He doesn't have any heal cuts still. Oh, 2 turret shots, that's bad. I didn't want to take 2. Oh, we gotta go heal off of Scuttle. We might still be able to solo him since he doesn't have heal cut from this much HP, because the extra... it's like a 365 shield at the moment. It's only 12-second cooldown. I'll go ahead and just use it. Heal up a bit faster with the attack speed. Bonk. We have tier 2 boots advantage, we have keystone advantage, and we have item all-in advantage. His isn't really as good for all-in fights to the death. Auto attack W reset into E. Yeah, he knows. He knows what's coming to him. Can Viego beat Nit? Yeah, Nidalee's really far behind. Viego should be able to hold his own and take Herald even if she's watching him. It's going to let me freely shove top, take camps, push the wave. Once again, Olaf's roams are not very good if you don't have ghosts, so I wouldn't recommend leaving lane too much without it. You'll waste a lot of time, so instead of getting free camps, turrets, and huge XP and gold lead, you'll be running a huge risk and potentially just putting yourself behind. Thank you for the turret. Where did my axe go? If I had my axe there, I could have potentially killed him. Red's down. Alright, I see. It's going to be hard for me to get around his ward there and kill him, so I'll go for Herald. I think this makes a lot more sense. Been trying to hunt down Mundo. He's not even going to give me 300 gold at this point. Plus, if I die, it's going to be catastrophic for my team. It'll give them 1,000 gold, which is more than 3 kills. 3 kills is only 900. Probably take this. I'd prefer to take it mid. They still have all their outer bots, so in theory we should take a bot. Well, I guess they have outer mid. We can lay it mid here. That's fine. Prefer to get a kill before I lay it. That way we can get multiple Herald slams in. There's no point to lay it for this turret. We took it before Herald would even be able to set up. We had multiple people there, but it was already missing health, and we had a wave. Those are the times when you really shouldn't be wasting Herald. Get Death Stance, and now the rest of the build is Sterix. After that, it's situational. You can get Deadman's, Force of Nature. You could go for an item like Maw if you need it. They're really magic damage heavy. These guys are not. They're almost all physical damage with the Sivir, Yone, Mundo autos. Mundo Qs are magic damage, but Mundo Qs, Nidalee, Nautilus make up the minority of their damage output. Nidalee would have to be really fed for me to want to get a Hex Shrinker. Mundo has tier 2 boots now. Trinity Force makes you really fast though. Your auto attacks grant you 20 movement speed for 3 seconds. If the target is a champion or structure, you also get AD. And it stacks up to 5 times too. So a lot of extra AD in reality. I can get an inhib here as long as they don't end on my team. My team's underneath turrets, so they shouldn't be able to end on them. Need a little bit more time. I have an inhib. So someone's gonna have to back to stop me, right? Nidalee's not, Yone's not. Alright, it's Mundo and potentially Nautilus here. His ward should have expired by now. He'll likely go to ward right now. Question is, can we kill him if he R's away? Nope. He had flash. That's still an okay trade for us since flash is a longer cooldown than ghost. The only thing that makes it like not a great trade is the fact that he's behind and I'm ahead. So I could do a lot more with my ghost potentially than he could do with his flash. My team might get dragon for that for free. Mundo's was low and I have a lot of pressure on the map. If the enemies go to fight dragon, it'll be really bad for them. They'll lose like way too much for it. Oh, there's Mundo. We'll see how this goes. I have low expectations for this fight. Yeah, it's just too many bodies. Nautilus, Mundo getting away. I should have focused, I guess, Mundo, because I didn't realize Nautilus had a heal cut. That was my mistake, not pressing tap first. That heavily impacted my self-healing. Sivir was doing true damage to me. I didn't know she even had true damage in her kit. Huh. So it's saying she had item true damage. So I'm not sure what was doing true damage there. Maybe it was cheap shot? I don't know. I assume that would be under runes. But Sivir did true damage. Mundo did true damage. I'm not sure where this true damage is coming from. It's saying items. There's no true damage in these items, so I don't know what that's all about. Nautilus ignited me, so that makes sense, though. I'm going to go ahead and lay this bot. I'll get a blue ward so I can ward a little safer. Then we'll grab our Sterix. Probably Sterix into Deadman's. If I had my R, I think I could have killed Sivir, but R and Ghost were both on cooldown. At least we got Dragon, right? Our team did. And they quit. Wow, they kill me and then they go ahead and toss in the towel. What a bunch of turds. Let's take a look at the graphs. I have a feeling we were top 2 for damage dealt and damage taken. Let's see. Looking at damage ultimate champions, we're actually number 1 in the game. Pretty happy with that for damage taken. We were number 2 behind the Mundo. Let's look at self-mitigated. Oh, okay. So 20k self-mitigated. Mundo only mitigated 11k. So we self-mitigated like 9k more than him. So his 1k damage more taken. In reality, we'd actually absorbed more damage. So pretty happy with that. Most damage dealt, most damage taken. Got good value out of our runes. Really happy with this Olaf build. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2. We have the same rune setup with the Conqueror, Biscuit Delivery, Approach Velocity, Attack Speed 80, and Armor. It looks like the enemy team is doing an invade on us. We're not going to be there for that. We're playing against a Swain top lane. A bit of a weird matchup. We should have the all-in pressure on him, and he didn't go for a heal cut, and we have heal cut, so nice little advantage for us. Whenever his phase rush is on a cooldown, which is a... Doesn't say how long the cooldown is there, does it? It says cooldown 0 seconds. So it's probably dependent on his level, and until we see him, it's not going to tell us. I imagine it's like around 10-15 seconds. So whenever that is on cooldown, we'll have a nice little window to all in him with. I don't think Swain is in a very good spot right now. I don't think, even with all the changes, I just haven't seen Swain do anything that good. His early mid game's still solid, but his late game's just very meh. Not sure what role he's really supposed to be played in. Haven't seen good results out of him mid or top. So the cooldown is 30 seconds. Wow, that's a long cooldown. We find the axe toss. We're going to walk it down into him. I'll attack in the Q. We haven't even missed a CS yet because we ran past the wave to fight him. That's pretty sweet. It's not easy for him to even activate his phase rush in these earlier levels. Probably shouldn't have pulled me into him, just made it easier for me to Q him again. Now his phase rush is on cooldown, and we could definitely all in him. Yeah, he's dead. Got him. I guess he's trying to dodge my axe there. That was kind of weird. Maybe he'd accepted his fate. We didn't even have to blow our ghost. He's going to be in a rough spot from here on out. We're probably going to have to deal with the enemy jungler. Getting ganked and whatnot. I kind of want to get this shoved before I reset. That way our wave doesn't get stuck in a really bad position. Got the cannon. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and leave. If Lee Sin tries to solo us, we'll be able to beat him. We'll have Potion and Biscuit we can use at the same time. Mulch him down with W. W and E are both good auto attack resets. Go ahead and back now. We've put the wave in a very good spot where it's going to push towards us even if he doesn't auto it. We'll go ahead, go for Trinity Force. I know a lot of players don't like using activatable style items like Stride Break. And in this case, Trinity Force has the higher pick rate and the higher win rate on Olaf, so I don't mind. Sometimes, like, I feel bad because I'll be using loads of activatable items and a lot of people struggle. They don't want to build it, but this is the perfect build for people who don't like activatable items because the core of Trinity Force into Death Stance into Sterix, none of them are activatable. You don't even have to think about using them. It's perfect. Hey friend, auto attack W reset. Yeah, he's not pulling us into him anymore. Now he's just running away, which is fine. This phase rush should be on cooldown for a while. When he steps up, we'll be able to punish him. He's probably hoping we shove it, but there's really no reason for us to shove, especially pre 5 minute mark, top turret and mid turret, pre 5 minutes. It's basically impossible to take a plate. They have a special armor. It's only for top and mid. Yeah, he's dead. Got him with the Q, auto attack W reset, into E, secure. I'll go ahead and dump the wave now. Might as well. It's also giving Kindred a lot of XP. Somehow she only has 20 CS at this point. That's very, very low. Oh wow, that was actually a good TP. I was gonna cut him off from being able to get to his turret. I was going to farm from here, and when he tries to get back, I was gonna completely block him. Good TP on his part. He went for a tier. Don't know how much that's gonna be able to help him. I think the issue is him getting rocked 1 versus 1 and not really running out of mana. I think he should have just gone for early boots. Boots make it really hard for Olaf to stay on top of you. It also makes it easy to dodge his axe. Auto attack W. Ooh, didn't get the W. Auto attack resetter there. Oh well. Still a favorable trade for us. It's playing so far back. I'm gonna crash the wave and then oh, we might actually be able to kill him. He's actually kind of killable here. Oh, okay, not worth it all. He barely even died from our ignite. So we gave him the shutdown, which is bad. It was an extra 150 gold for him, but he does miss out on a lot of minions crashing against the turret. So still probably not worth. We were playing from a power position. We didn't need to trade kills there. He's kind of hard to kill. Phase rush plus the resolve tree makes him really slippery. I'm gonna have to be a little bit more patient with my fights on him. It might be best if we take turret early and then just start roaming. This phase rush is just so cheeky. It's really bad for fighting to the death. It's really good for staying alive underneath turret though. Hopefully Lee Sin comes to gank me. I can do a 1 versus 2. Just like last game. Yeah, those hooks are brutal. I need tier 2 boots. Every time he lands a hook, it's just so devastating. And I'm dead. Ooh, yep. Couldn't quite pinch it. Took too much damage. Okay, looks like the kill went to Lee Sin. I'd actually rather it go to him than the Swain for now. Probably for the best. That way I could still comfortably solo the Swain. Gotta dodge these hooks though. When he lands the hook, I lose half my health. And he's not gonna run out of mana either, because he went for the tier build. Phase rush, Swain top. Still don't really think it's strong. It's too reliant on getting jungle ganks, because even with me being lower HP, there's no way Swain could solo me there if he didn't get the gank. Oh yeah, he's panicked. He thought I was gonna all in him there. Probably just play the wave slower. My wave's gonna hard shove here. He has cloth armor plus tier 1 boots. Yeah, all we need to do is dodge the claw. As long as we dodge the claw, we win. We can take really good trades while still dodging it. It's very easy to dodge if you're actively trying to. It's a really good trade for us. Yeah, sit on my Q there, buddy. He's tanking my minions right now. Really want Lee Sin to come back. He might actually be on his way with how Swain's acting. Swain's acting kind of weird. Maybe he's waiting for his TP, I don't know. That might be what's going on here, because he's playing really slow all of a sudden. Should be able to stop him from getting back. Where is he gonna go? Hey, friend. Gotcha, buddy. That's what I wanted to do earlier, but he had TP. It's gonna be really, really hard for him now. Losing all these minions, and I'm gonna get plate gold advantage. I'm gonna go ahead, drop the mute so I can focus. I want Lee Sin to show up right now. That would be the best possible thing, but now he's bot side. I can kill Swain again, probably even without my R, as long as I dodge hook. Oh my god, can't believe I let that hit me. I have him cut off again, it's the same thing. He's gonna have to go like a really weird way to get the lane. Auto attack W reset. He doesn't have the damage currently to... Well, I take it back, he kind of does have the damage. Oh! I almost had him. Okay. With the W shield, it wasn't quite enough. The resolve tree's making him tanky. Got a Trinity now at least. We'll go for the Mercs. He resets, Talon blows flash, feels bad for him. Feels very bad. We're dying a lot, but we do have double his CS. Double CS is a nice place to be. We'll go for the blue ward. His ult was back up. I wasn't expecting it. I don't know what Swain's R cooldown is. I've never really played him. Like, I know exactly what he does. Like, I understand all of his CC and his damage outputs, but haven't really played him before. Seems like phase rush is mainly useful for when he Rs. When he's not on his R, it doesn't seem like it's very good. It's hard for him to even get it, but when he's on his R, he gets it really fast. Gotta go help Kindred. She has item advantage. She should be able to handle herself there. Wave is kind of frozen. I don't have to really touch it. When I left, he had a minion advantage. My wave might have reinforced first, though. It's hard to say. Yeah, my wave's gonna end up pushing here. Oh yeah, he R's. We hit him with our E. Once again, we just have to dodge the claw and we're fine. Every single time he's killed us is because I let him hit us with claw. That's something I gotta work on. He loses more plates, we get more minions. Perfect. I'm not gonna use W. Oh! I probably should have let him come through. That might have been better in hindsight. It's pretty satisfying. I put his TP on full cooldown there. I got first turret gold as well, plus all those plates. This guy's a goofball. Whoa, he used his ghost. He was ready to all in me there. I wasn't really looking to all in him though. Alright, I'm out of here. Lee Sin's bot side. I don't really want to break that. Nice. That champion is so predictable. Just dodge the claw. Get some monster camps like a Tryndamere would while we wait for his wave to shove. Nice. I want to defend Mike. He can't see me from here. Alright, there's his phase rush. I don't think Lee Sin would come top right now. I have item advantage, it wouldn't make sense. Hey, friend. Oh, got him. Nice. Auto attack into Q. Oh my god, look at that healing. That's GG's well played. That healing's so ridiculous, man. It looks like we have 2 lifesteal items just from our passive. Lee Sin was full item too. He was doing some decent damage. He has Conqueror. Where we were all 1 full item there except for Swain, but he did have plated, which is pretty good for staying alive. We have an okay CS score for 3 deaths, no TP. Is he gonna come back, or is he just gonna keep missing minions? Got him with slow after slow. Oh, we weren't able to quite finish. Lee Sin came for the loop. It sucks giving away shutdown. Well, once again, we are denying a bunch of gold and XP from the minions, so it's not the end of the world. Kind of want to try Hullbreaker this game instead, see how that goes, since we're doing a lot of super heavy split pushing. That could be a lot of fun to use. Loads of health regen, health, AD, armor, magic resist, bonus damage against turrets, and it makes my minion tankier. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll mix the build up a bit. We'll still go for Death's Dance Sterix after. Maybe Titanic for wave clear, or maybe Ravenous Hydra instead of Titanic. I think Ravenous did get nerfed though. Got a little bit nerfed. All the lifesteal items did. They basically took away 1% lifesteal from them. How many times have we been ganked by Lee Sin? I think it's been 3 times. I think there's been 1 time Swain has technically soloed us. All the other times Lee Sin has essentially killed us. I could leave this wave as is. Oh, they want... Alright, I'm down. Let's do it. We'll win this so easy with Hullbreaker. Like, this would be so free. This is so free with Hullbreaker. Like, they would get crushed there. We could take that turret from Swain. Might as well. You can't stop me. They'll have to bring 3 people to kill me. It's gonna take more than 2. They broke my controller. A bunch of turds, man. He misses the hook, and look at his damage. It's just not high enough. All right, let's do it. Yeah, buddy. That's the hull breaker. Makes these ridiculously tanky. It's like 2 items in one. 2 tank items. Whip him with the E. I'll hold on to W as long as I can. There we go. Perfect. Oh, Samira wants a piece. I'll give her a piece. Oh! I played so sloppy this game, like so bad early game. It just doesn't matter. Olaf top is ridiculously strong right now. Even if you're not playing him perfectly, you still have really good carry potential. Oh, rip. Lee Sin's gonna come from base and try to kill me. Oh, I don't want to fight their whole team over here. I could fight the Lee Sin, 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋𝐒, Swain, but not Samira. I can fight 3 of them now at once, not 4. Lee Sin's going mid, so I'm just probably going to cross through here, right? I'm sitting on a full item, should probably the back. Get some good stuff. Ooh, Lee Sin's pretty low. This is a bad dive situation though. I don't have any minions. Oh, my teammates distracting the mid. I'll push top. Olaf diving without ghost is kind of rough. We currently have the most kills in the game. Awesome. At least he can't stop me. He needs his teammates to rotate to this. I'm getting ready to axe. That's why I was hovering my cursor. He's laying his herald because I'm in his base. We're sitting on 160. Like, look at these stats, man. Hullbreaker is so dumb. We didn't build any armor items, but we have an insane amount of armor and magic resist just because Hullbreaker. It's literally 2 tank items in one. I'll stay. I'll crush that herald. I want a little bit of space though. I don't have anyone pushing the map right now, so they could all be topside right now without really losing anything. Bonk. Whip on my W. I want to push this fast. We should probably just split bot now. Hey friends. Auto attack into Q. Yeah, pull me into him. Thank you, Swain. Appreciate that. His phase rush is on cooldown. He just dies here. Are they gonna kite me out? Is that what's going on? Yeah, I'm dead. They kited me out so hard. Like kiting out works when you have enough people. They had 4 people. Swain and Lee Sin couldn't get into auto attack range or they both die, but they can dance around me while their other teammates attack. It's like watching a bison or an elephant being hunted by a pride of lions. There's not much counterplay. For those of you who weren't aware, yes, a large enough pride of lions can take down a bull elephant. It's even on, it's been filmed before. That's how it works, man. They're like ants. It's like enough ants can take down anything, right? Enough ants could probably take down a plane. They just get on it and hold on, and their weight will bring it down. What are we getting here? I guess we're supposed to go Death's Dance, then Hullbreaker. I mean, Death's Dance, then Sterix. That's fine. If we had Stridebreaker, we might have been able to pinch there because we would have had more slows, maybe. If we had deaths, if we had dead mans, maybe. It is just really challenging when there's that many people poking and prodding at you. I should go split bot now since I have Hull Breaker. Once you have Hull Breaker, you don't really want a team fight because you lose out on its bonuses. The boarding party is what makes it OP. So like if it didn't have boarding party, it would already be a decent item. But with the boarding party, it's like a whole nother item. Additional. For an item that's only 2,800 gold too, it's not even a top tier expensive item. It's pretty cheap. It's not a top shelf expensive item, I should say. It's a top tier item. It's just not top tier price. Come on, Lee Sin, do something. Do it! Kill me! He's not gonna do it. No balls. Got triple inhib at least. It's a pretty good spot to be in. A decent amount of CS, at least over Swain. We'd constantly been kind of pushing him off CS or freezing. Perfect CS would be like 260 CS right now out of us. That'd be really close to perfect. To do that, you need to be staying in lane a lot, using TP, usually freezing waves extremely well, and not really dying. I died way too much this game. Why are you guys bullying me? I think just because I'm Olaf, I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it. Alright, I think that's GG's. At least he knows he can't. He R's me away. These super minions alone. And that is a wrap. We'll take a look at the damage dealt and taken here. Pretty fantastic, man. Olaf top feels so strong right now. Even with making lots of mistakes, you have so much carry potential. Looking at damage ultimate enemy champions, we had the most in the game. Looking at damage taken, we'd taken 28,000. Highest damage taken was 30,000. Self-mitigated, we self-mitigated way more than everyone else. So yeah, we took the most in the game as well. Really happy with this build. If you guys enjoyed this Olaf top lane commentary guide, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is 𝐒𝐿𝐀𝐋𝐒. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.